Tonight, the Montgomery Museum of Fine Arts and the city are finally on the same page.
For more than 2 years, the Museum Association, which curates the art collection, has raised concerns about the actions of the city, which owns the building.
The museum wanted to operate, as always, with a joint public-private partnership. But the city expressed concern the previous arrangement wasn't legal. Our Simon Schuessler has been covering this story for a few weeks now. And Simon, the solution approved tonight wasn't even on the table.
Yeah, you're right, Val. And before today, there were two separate agreements before the council on the agenda. One was supported by the museum board, the other by the mayor and some other city officials. However, it wasn't until a closed-door meeting this morning with the mayor, city council members, and the museum board that a separate third agreement was agreed upon, and it's going to put this entire situation to rest.
Was there any change on how the board operates in this agreement?
None.
It's that simple. After a complicated legal saga between the city of Montgomery and the Montgomery Museum of Fine Arts board to reshape the museum's governance structure, the board got what it wanted all along, to operate as they always have.
The resolution that was adopted reaffirms the public-private partnership that has existed and worked so well for the citizens of Montgomery for almost 60 years.
Now the museum can turn their focus towards a nationwide search for a permanent director.
Typically, it takes months. I'd say, even on the outside, probably 6.
The legal questions surrounding the board seem to have been answered. All it needed was an updated, formally written agreement to define its role.
The differences and the disagreements that happened over the past year were about areas of nuance inside of the agreement. It's why we reached out to the Attorney General's office to help give us an opinion. That opinion was to inform how these entities can actually operate together in a legal way based on state law. What we have today is finally a resolution and an agreement that seems to meet all of the terms.
And the vote from the city council to approve this agreement, unanimous. Now, some have suspected that this whole saga was a result of a power grab from the mayor, but board president Bill Ford says he doesn't want to categorize it that way because he simply doesn't know. Regardless, Ford thanked both the mayor and the council for them finally coming to the table to reach an agreement. Val.
All right, thanks a lot, Simon. The city recently started repairs on the museum's HVAC system to protect the integrity of the artwork. MMFA has more than 4,000 art pieces in its permanent collection.